Welcome back to Inside Luxury Campers. Today we're touring the all-new Poer A, a compact Class C built by Livezone on GWM's diesel Poer pickup chassis, priced around $55,000 US. It looks modest outside, but wait until you see what they packed in. Let's start right here in the wet bath, because this is where the Poer A first caught me off guard. Squeezed into this compact space, you get a toilet, a sink, and a genuine built-in washing machine, which you almost never see on a rig this size. Pop the door and the drum is surprisingly roomy, so longer off-grid trips stay realistic without hunting down a laundromat every few days. The Thetford toilet feels solid when you lift the lid, and a circular vent up on the wall keeps the air moving so nothing lingers. Natural light pours through this blue curtain, and even when you draw it fully across for privacy, the room never feels boxed in or claustrophobic. Reach up, and the ceiling vent knob turns easily to pull out the steam after a hot shower. The black handheld shower head runs on a flexible hose that reaches every corner of the zone comfortably, and because it's a true wet bath, the whole space is sealed to take the water. Down at the sink, the black faucet ties in nicely with the mirror above it, and the textured gray overhead cabinets add real day-to-day storage without ever crowding you. Step just outside, and the kitchen counter flows straight in beside its control panel. So let's head there next. Moving right along into the galley, and I really like how cleanly the control panel tucks in beside the sink. The curved overhead cabinets with metallic trim keep your essentials close at hand, and the dual-branded microwave sits perfectly flush against the wall. Inside, the flat turntable and smooth walls make wiping up after a quick reheat effortless, and it lands right next to a digital clock and a window that pulls in natural light. Watch how the countertop lid lifts to reveal a stainless steel sink, complete with a drain plug on a little chain so nothing rattles loose on the road. Run the tap, and the water clears the drain smoothly, so daily use is clearly sorted. Crack the roller shade, and you frame a nice outdoor view that keeps this compact galley from ever feeling closed in. And a light tug is all it takes to let the daylight flood back in. Overhead, another cabinet opens to a dark, roomy interior, giving you extra closed storage up high. The real standout here is this Midea induction cooktop, giving you precise electric cooking with no open flame, which honestly matters a lot in a space this tight where ventilation is limited. The white drawers glide on metallic handles lit softly from underneath and sit right by a bank of outlets, so charging and cooking happen in the very same spot. Open the dark wood compartment and it genuinely feels a cut above the usual RV plastic you'd expect at this price. Now this is the detail I love. A wall panel with clearly labeled switches for the electric stove, the microwave, and the washing machine, each on its own rotary control, so you always know exactly what's drawing power at any moment. Swing this door open and the whole kitchen reads at a glance, with the black countertop, cooktop, sink, and cabinets all working together as one tidy unit. The refrigerator has a sleek black frame with a transparent glass panel, so you can check what's inside without breaking the seal. And from a couple of angles, you can see the white shelving and door bins look plenty practical for a longer trip away from hookups. The white door bins and shelves give you a sensible, well-organized amount of cold storage for a longer trip. Pop the side panel, and the lower compartment reveals the plumbing along with that cylindrical freshwater tank feeding the whole system, so servicing it later stays simple. Just beyond the doorway, the sleeping area is already waiting, so let's carry on through. Just around the corner, this cozy nook where the upper bunk meets the lower seating is perfect for a morning coffee or some late-night reading. The beige bench wears sharp red stitching over a sturdy black support leg, so it's a genuinely comfortable place to sit down and dine. Above it, an X-shaped rack keeps your gear organized and always within easy reach. A ceiling speaker sits right by the window, while the roller blind and curtain together handle both privacy and light exactly how you want them. The wall-mounted air conditioner overhead keeps things cool through a hot afternoon, which really counts on a rig you plan to live in. Notice the dining table with 2 cup holders, ideal for keeping drinks steady while you travel, and a recessed shelf with horizontal bars adds a subtle touch of style. There's plenty of overhead storage around this corner too, so daily clutter has somewhere to disappear. Look straight up, and you can see the alcove bed sitting right above the driver's cab, squeezing in sleeping space without stealing any floor. Climbing up into that alcove bed, it feels surprisingly spacious and solid for a Class C. There's a dedicated reading light right by the curtain so you can read late into the night without disturbing anyone below. And the smoke detector and a power outlet are built neatly into the wall panel where you'd want them. The privacy curtain draws smoothly across, and adjustable blinds on the window let you dial in the morning light exactly how you like it. Best of all, a touchscreen control panel sits within arm's reach, so you can manage the whole rig, the lighting, the water, the 5-kilowatt heater, all without ever leaving the bed. Look up and the overhead storage, ceiling lights, and vent keep the whole area tidy without feeling cramped, and the layout really does make the most of the vertical space up here above the cab. Backing all of this up is a serious 48-volt, 12.5 kilowatt-hour lithium battery, which is exactly why this thing can genuinely live off-grid for days at a time between charges. Speaking of off-grid, those 2 roof panels deliver a healthy 840 watts of solar, feeding that big lithium battery for the kind of extended boondocking you don't expect on a pickup platform. Back inside, reaching your electrical system is effortless through this white cabinet door beside the seat, keeping the important controls organized and close at hand. Right by that seat, this small white cabinet opens for quick access, while the warm wooden compartments nearby give you organized storage for everyday essentials, and the overhead cabinets lock shut on secure metallic handles so nothing shifts around while you drive. Side grills keep air moving through the bays, and outside the sliding panels seal tight against dust and rain. This mesh-covered locker actually breathes, which is perfect for damp gear or muddy boots, and inside it, a red fire extinguisher sits mounted exactly where safety kit belongs. The exterior spec sign lays out the features and the price, $389,800 RMB, right there for buyers to compare at a glance. Below the main bay, a small access door with orange geometric accents hides the utility connections neatly out of the way. This fold-out outdoor table is brilliant, deploying straight from the side panel for instant alfresco dining, then folding flat again when you're done. The multi-spoke alloy wheels and rugged arches back up the chassis, which brings intelligent all-wheel drive with dual diff locks and a solid 3-ton towing rating, plus a 180-liter fresh tank and a 50-liter gray tank for real time between services. The deployed metal step folds down firmly underfoot, and that solid entrance handle rounds out a genuinely capable, well-thought-out exterior. Sliding into the front, the seats are still wrapped from the showroom floor, framing a modern dashboard with dual screens and clean controls. The center console keeps the shifter and buttons in easy reach, and a digital display on dark wood trim manages the house systems, all riding on a 2-liter turbo diesel. Outside, that orange lightning bolt logo marks the side door beside the extended camper body, the all-new Poer A really does balance rugged looks with practical Class C living. Thanks for touring this rig with Inside Luxury Campers. Subscribe for more honest RV reviews. Drop a comment with what we should tour next, and safe travels.